Hey guys, good, the bad, than usual. Just gonna do a few quick videos. I've been watching a lot of stuff and have not been keeping up with doing any of the videos and whatnot. I've been really busy. Been working on getting some films released, which I'm still in the works. I'm about done with 2 now. There's just a few small pieces missing. Anyway, when that's done, I promise you, you will know. I'll make a video especially for it, and I'm gonna spam it everywhere. It's gonna be all over Facebook. I'm gonna spam the hell out of that video. Anyway, enough with the excuses. I'm gonna do a few good, bad, and unusuals. First one is gonna be the Forbidden Zone. Arrow finally released this on Blu-ray. It was a wonderful decision for them. I think besides the Battle Royale box set, this is my favorite Blu-ray Arrow release. Anyway, it has both the colored version and the black and white version. If you haven't seen the film, it's a musical. It has some of the guys from Oingo Boingo. Yeah, I think he directed it, actually. Anyway, it's about a house. They have this basement. You go into the basement, it takes you to the Forbidden Zone. The Forbidden Zone is this really weird place where there's a midget king and this slightly overweight, big-breasted queen. The queen is evil, the king is good, I guess, in some ways. Anyway, it's a weird place. Everyone's freaking weird. There's a giant frog butler. Lots of song and dance. All the props and sets are made out of paper, which are just, it's awesome. I mean, there's nothing like it. I could tell other people were influenced by it in some ways, but there's nothing like it. Anyway, like I said, it has the both black and white and colorized version. I had never seen the color version, and I really like it. If you didn't know, in 2008, the director went back and colored the film digitally. Originally, he intended to send the black and white version off to China and get every frame hand-painted there in China, but then the finances never fell through. The film never did really well, actually, so it kind of put a damper on that whole thing. Anyway, it's a good film. I recommend it to everyone. It's awesome. It's one of my favorites, and I'm glad to finally have it on Blu-ray with both versions, and actually a shit ton of special features. There's like a whole documentary on here, which I thoroughly enjoyed. Next, bad, we got a Jess Franco film. I'm not a Jess Franco fan by any means, but every once in a while I give his a shot. I don't know why. I really should just give up on the guy. But this last one I tried was Nightmares Come at Night. Shriek Show put this out. I think I picked it up used for a few bucks just because it was Jess Franco. I had heard people talk about it, so I wanted to give it a shot. It says it's an erotic nightmare. I don't know. Less than erotic. A few topless women. Has to do with vampires. Sort of. Succubus. I don't know. Didn't like it. Didn't finish it. If anyone liked it, sorry. I could not get into it. And I can't get into him. In fact, if you guys could recommend a good Jess Franco film, I'd like to give it a shot, because I've given quite a few of his a try, and maybe it's not for me. I don't know. Lastly, unusual. The reason this is unusual is because it was put out in a limited set. They did 5,000. This is number 854 out of 5,000, and it is Father's Day. Father's Day is Troma's latest release, and I gotta say, it is probably one of their coolest and best releases that they've ever done. Now, I've heard some people were really wishy-washy on it. I don't see how. I don't see why. This was pure genius. To me, it reminds me of if Hobo with a Shotgun and The Taint had somehow been intertwined, you would have came up with something like Father's Day. I'll go over a quick synopsis of it. Basically, it's about a priest, a male prostitute, and a vigilante Snake Plissken-looking dude who also kind of reminds me of the chick from Thriller, or they call her One Eye. I think he's supposed to have that kind of complex. Anyway, they go after this killer who rapes fathers. It's his whole purpose. He rapes fathers. They're tracking him down. He also eats their entrails and stuff. Anyway, very gory, very graphic, super over the top, and the ending was just phenomenal. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. This might be a spoiler. If you're gonna watch it, you might want to stop here. Spoiler alert. They kill themselves and go to hell and fight a giant demon, and Lloyd Kaufman plays God and Satan. It's fucking genius. Alright, it is just pure awesome. Troma took a step in the right direction with this. And if anyone's got any information on what Astron 6 is, it says it's written and directed by Astron 6. Throughout the film, there's also like little commercials for Astron 6 and the Astron 6 news channel and all kinds of stuff like that. I did a little bit of research. I think Astron 6 is 6 different filmmakers that come together and collaborate to make projects, and when they do, they call it Astron 6, but they also pursue stuff solo. I don't know if that's true or not, but Astron 6 is on point. Anyway, that's it for me, guys. That's good, bad, and unusual. As always, have a good one, guys.